Okay, so today I'll be using free tress water wave hair, 14 inches, and I also have a couple of packs of this Lulu tress here. It's a little bit longer, it's 18 inches, but it's also water wave hair. She wants a bit of color, so I'm going to be mixing a little bit of that, and I'll cut the 18 inch to the 14 inch. So that's what we'll be using today. Okay. So some of the other products that we'll be using today is the Eco Styler olive oil and shea butter black castor oil with flaxseed. This is really good. I'll just be putting a little bit of this around her edges when I'm done. I'll be using the Shine Jam today as I'm actually putting in her passion twist, and so that just helps to smooth everything down and keep her hair smooth down when we're putting in the passion twist. And then when we're done, we'll be putting in this mousse, this olive oil mega moisture mousse, and actually I found this good just on my natural hair. It's really good, and so I'll be using this when we're done to coat her hair to lay everything down smoothly. Okay, so I started by sectioning her hair into 4 different sections, and what this will allow me to do is to just make sure that I'm able to kind of manage and control as I'm putting in her passion twist, so that I go by section, and it'll help me keep my rows neat. Okay. So as you guys can see, I've already done a good portion of her head. I've done the back portion, and I've already done a good portion of the side, and so I thought I'd take this time to show you all how to actually install your passion twist. Now, the first thing I want you to notice is that when I'm installing my twist, I'm actually making sure to, when I'm around her perimeter, I'm keeping her edges out, so that, you know, the young girls like to wear their baby hair nowadays and really style it down. So make sure you leave a good portion out so that you're able to do that as you're moving along. Okay. So as you can see, I've already sectioned off a good portion of her head. These aren't super small. These are like the medium, normal size passion twist average that you would go if you went and got into a salon to do it yourself. So when I take the hair, I've already separated the 2 pieces. So as you can see, I have one of the colored pieces that I showed you from the Lulu tress, and then I have the free tress water wave that I've just mixed. And they're different sizes, so I kind of play along here just to make sure that, you know, I'm getting it somewhat close. And then I'll cut it all at the end when I'm actually getting it done. So when I take the hair, and this is not a video to show you how to braid. I'm considering making one of those later, but this is just to show you how to install the passion twist. Now, take your hair and you grip, and this is, you can actually treat your hair as a third piece. It's not like doing box braids. It's just taking the hair and twisting it around. Here, you see her hair is treated as a third piece. Now I can take that and regrip. I can take that here. I just apply a little pressure here, and I'm able to move down and braid her hair. So I braid it just like you're plaiting someone's hair. Braid it down, braid it down, braid it down, braid it down. Probably about 3 or 4 times. I tend to braid closer to the length of their hair because this hair is so curly that when it actually, you won't be able to see the braids as much because it curls back up, you know? So you just braid down, and when you get to the end of their hair, you take it and you split it in 2, like so. So I split it, and then I take a little bit of my jam here, and I put it on her hair, and I twist it around, and then I take another piece of the jam on the other side and I twist it around, and then I'm able to twist it like normal. So you can see it's already going to start to get tight here, which is why you don't want to start off super tight with these, because you will pull out her edges, and I'm all about edges and keeping your hair healthy. So just make sure you twist it down. And I'll just show you guys a couple of more of these, and then I'll show you how you mousse it and cut it and trim it at the end, and we'll go from there. When I get to the end, some people actually like to do this as they go along, especially if you really want those messy looking passion twists where it kind of looks bohemian and like free-spirited. A lot of the naturals, when they're doing this, they're pulling up as they go down. I don't do that because for me, I like the cleaner look, but it just depends on what vibe you're going for. When you get to the end, what I do in order to help them stay is I take it, I split it in 3, and I just make sure that I braid it down here so that it stops the hair, and then I just do that somewhere in the middle and just continue to twist. That's it. And once you get down, you get your scissors and you trim the end, but I'll be doing that portion at the end. So I'll just show you one more so you'll know how to do it. So, part it, get a good size. Here. Alright, now take your jam. Once again, I do a good little bit of jam on here, especially for us thick-haired naturals, to make sure that it smooths down that hair so that it doesn't come out the roots too quickly. So that's what the jam is for. And a lot of people, when they're doing these, they'll go ahead and section all of that section off because it stays when they do their whole row. So I'll show you how I do the hair this time. So take the hair. See, I have one of my longer pieces here of the colored pieces, and I take half of it, and this hair is tangly. It will tangle up, so make sure you're just careful when you're pulling it apart. And then you take this hair and you take a second piece, half. Take it. Then, like I said before, you take it, find somewhere where it's half and half. I'm gonna have to cut because obviously one of the hair is longer than the other. And then I take it, and that's it. So now I got my base. Take my jam again. I put a little jam here. And then I take her hair. Once again, make sure you get that good grip so you can get to the root. Give it a little pressure. And then you braid like you're braiding a plait. Just like that. Just like that. And then you braid down. Alright, when you get to the ends of her hair, you take it and you split it. And then you that around there. And then you go that around here. And then you twist like you're twisting normal. Twist like you're twisting normal. And this is a really good style for young girls because you can do a lot of different things with it. You can put it up, put it down. It's light and it's not too rough on your edges. You don't want to take young girls' edges out. Alright. Get down to the end again. Get to here. Just somewhere in the end, you just do a little braid. And you take a little bit of jam, just twist it back. And then you'll cut it. And so when I come back, I'll be showing you all how to do the cleaning process. Alright. So at the very end of it, I like to get a lot of mousse on there. And then you go through her whole head, and this includes the top. I know no one's ever told me that part before, but I just go over the whole length of the hair. You can edit that part.
Don't have to.
The whole length of the hair. And just make sure that you just kind of go through it. No worries about it. It's not going to dry hard or anything like that. And just do the whole length of the hair and over the entire head of it. Okay. That's good. And then you can come back with me to film the end of it. Alright, so as you can see, we have the final product here. Her passion twist came out very cute, very appropriate for a young lady. And so they're very neat. And as you can see, I laid her baby hairs down. And so I just think it looks very, very cute for a young girl.